And he starts, jogging and doing those things. And then the chick finally says to me, Dag, I have a crush on this guy.
Dead.
I have a crush on this guy.
I don't know where this story is going to
I'm
go.
like, should I tell him? She says, no, don't tell him. I just have a crush on him. I said, okay. Fast forward, after training, Michael comes. Dagi, give me a stick. He wanted a stick. Then I say to him, this is my friend right here. She has a crush on you. The chick is like, excuse me? I say, you told me you have a crush on him. She says she has a crush on you. Have you seen a giant crumble? From his wrestling and rugby and all those things. And then the man just said, Jaka Dagi. Oh my darkness not again. Oh my have you seen a giant crumble? Boss, you've been throwing fellow giants on the pitch. I've just told you a chick has a crush on you. My dagi not again now.
The strength of a woman.
There's no Kamlari. Where's Kamlari? I'm not talking about Kamlari. I'm saying this woman has a crush on you.
And there you have it, the strength of a woman. Once again.
Can you imagine?
Women make men soft. But it's a beautiful thing.
It's a good thing, right?
Because sometimes you're acting like you're a big man. Me, I've seen friends of mine who talk tough. Way back when I was at Buddy Music, some guy would always tell us, Nze mukazi, pabu kubi tongamba chintu chonabwe nkomawo tayogera bichi. My friend, one day that girl came to us. The girl had dumped him, and we didn't know. But for us, based off how he used to speak, we thought he was the one who dumped the girl. The girl played us voice notes. Guy is crying.
All men do is lie. All men do is lie.
Don't let me seek a pattern. Nakugamba Apass ajja kwogera eby'amalyo.
You cannot trust Apass Makolza.
If not, don't let me see those olabye.
Trust me, it was another person.
Oh, yeah,
because the people who used to frequent Buddy was Don.
Even if I told you the person, the
Waiki.
person you should ask is Nassim. Because Nassim knows the person.
Bashir.
It wasn't Waiki. It wasn't Buddy, Bashir. It wasn't Don. It was someone who used to be with us at Buddy Music. But I can't tell you his name. Ajakuswala.
That brand must be big right now.
No, he's just a normal person. He's not, he's just a normal guy.
Apass, we want to go on a break real quick, but before we do, you did something that we felt that
I
you should have
loved
gone
it.
ahead
Yeah.
and actually shot a proper music.
Oba mutobero.
So you actually sang it, baby, Guliwano.
Hey.
You said, say,
Baby.
They're
from
the same village.
Ogo simu pepe.
America, don't musiyangambye Dagi. Apass to leave me alone.
Apass.
I'm doing my own things. I'm in a peace.
I hope the email has found you in peace.
Kasita the sins of yoga. The sins of yoga. Ina gamba gwe. Onsiba kama tugembuzo kundi isembo.
Nice.
It's not me.
On a serious note now, just looking at your live sessions, right?
Yeah.
Which of your thousands of songs that you've recorded do you have fun performing live?
Fun performing live. I think I love the slow songs. Yes,
Like
the smooth
Uyo.
ones. But at the same time, I have a lot of fun performing songs like Chupa Kuchupa, songs like Pele, songs like Tuli Kubigere.
Didada.
You know those
Didididadada.
Didada, very fun. Didada is the most fun because a lot of energy.
Yeah.
But I like the lyrical songs a lot more because it shows skill, my level of skill.
See, the problem now is like you've named all of your songs. So, yes, he said, I like the ones of singing.
I like the slow ones
of dancing.
I like the slow ones because I love the slow ones because I love to sing more than I like to rap.
So the versions of Mariana.
Yes, that. And I think I'm going to do an acoustic album for so many of my songs because I feel like people don't even get to feel my voice at the level they should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apass, Dagi, sorry. You know, when you were starting, even when you had already established yourself, your biggest critics were saying, Apass, aimba bulungi na performance here.
Yeah.
What was the trick that changed such that when we watch this, we were like, this is extremely
You became one of our best performers.
Yes. Yet there's somebody, when people begin to criticize their performances, they just disappear. Or
they insist on what they've been doing.
How did you react to that criticism, and how did you use it to now
shape a new
this
Apass?
is it. This is me.
First of all, I understood that I'm growing as a person. Because sometimes people criticize, but they don't look at where you are at. Watch together. Douglas, omuntu are criticizing a baby for not eating a chikajjo. Ne baby tayina manyo. Watch together. Nenga gamba baby. Watch toli a chikajjo. No, your baby ochimanyi tali a chikajjo. You have to give people time. All these young artists need time, because if someone is given time, they perfect their art. Or watch together, they perfect their art. Dagi nice, the confidence you have now, you didn't have it way back. Or watch together, like Ogendo Okula, and you mature in your thing and become that person. And for me, it's not that I was not singing well or ever, but sometimes you lack the confidence, and it kind of dents your energy on stage. Yes, the voice is there, but it can't come out because of it. Or watch together, you're thinking, what will the fans say? What if Nkolachi it doesn't work? Everyone is looking at me. So it's a different thing. But as long as you grow and attain the confidence, and for me it was the thing that I needed. But on top of that, people don't know that it's not just the confidence. It's the rehearsal, the workouts for the voice. You have to work out your voice. That's why I could go on a dancehall song and I sing, "We are beat them bad." I'm the same guy who sings, "Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah." Same person, but it's because I've perfected the technique by actually doing rehearsals, actually going through vocal training. I have a coach that has been helping me for quite a while. Even for my concert, Tonya was helping me. She plays with Shaka's band. Tonya, but those are the guys. Black Roots, if I'm not mistaken. She taught me a lot of things. She came to studio, she said, these are the drills you do. We went through them. And that's what helped me even with the concert, to be able to sustain my voice, and also having an amazing sound engineer who is Cabo, who knew my voice, knew my strength, knew when to increase the gain on the mic, knew when to do everything. I didn't need to speak. The only time I spoke, I think it's in the beginning, but I understood when we're doing the concert, when they are starting to play music and you're starting to sing, they are gauging the room. Because when they were testing the sound, there were not people inside. So when people are in, some things change. So when those things change, they have to account for that as they build up the sound. And they did it in 2 songs. And that was it. So everything was fresh. So having someone who also understands you, it's important. Every performance, I go with Triton, who is my producer. We go with equipment and play with our equipment, and he's learning so many things as he engineers my sound. So I feel like it's all growth. Sometimes, Bambi, people are hard on others. Time.
Absolutely. And I respect the fact that you have emphasized on the term growth. Then again, nothing will best describe why it took you almost 10 years without doing a concert, because you had to go all through that process of growth, learning, and failing and starting again, and the route to perfection, and Ozimba Zimbulula, all those things turn you into the perfect craft that you are today. And time and again, for me, I've always said, I find you as one of the most gifted we have in the game, the most gifted we have in the industry, because it needs no telling that you have said, "We are big them bad," and then you have switched to "Ooh, yeah, ooh."
And it's so easy.
You know what I'm trying to say? And the transition is seamless. Like you can go from "You're my lover," and then you go to like, and time and again, I've always said that the difference with why, like, the youngins are going to find it so hard to displace people like you who have done it for some time is it comes with what you have just said. That kind of growth. People are doing music today and they want to grow tomorrow. People are doing music today ku TikTok. Olufuna TikTok nafuna omutwalo ba viewers.
Nafuna
time ekuvuma. They want to grow tomorrow. Nekati they want to grow tomorrow. Nomugamba you want to grow tomorrow. Kati olaba ngoli wakabi tindi wakabi nomugamba kale Sammy has a show. Ono akola bivulu buli saa. Nomugamba Sammy has a show. Ngena kutekayo ku stage. Naja ntekayo nomugamba kale you have 40 minutes. Tukwadde dakika 4. Gago. But TikTok hitreje yakubye eyakabi n'akikuba andibaliogana wemala ogiwogana ha you still have time yeah
tutiveko
mwana bachali bange stole chimani
tugende
omanyi mani endonga eno soka jiddemu one more time n'agiddamu nomugamba you still have time. Sammy says you still have time. Stage ekyali iyo yaman kantuza kubeka freestyle yaman and you're thinking that's it it comes with all that.
Daggy, people don't know to buy no calling you.
I mean, the other day I was saying Bebe Cool. And I looked at this German and I said, this guy is truly gifted. Because Bebe Cool will stand from a table, Mbawem, in that composure, Mbawem, Akale Kamalega Bawam. Bebe Cool will go on stage and will say, Gwenina namofunanga chirabo namana maja pamanga namana nkoliyo newe bakoja ngojerega nkoliyo newe noliranga buli omu n'agamba dang kandi tuchamuke muko newe kaba katono kabera kankolera wewe changwa ate najja abantu from nkoliyo and he walks off stage calmly and I'm thinking how do you go from 0 to 100 and you're still the same person? And he said to me, Douglas, I'm very comfortable in that space. And that is what you're exactly talking about. 10 years of getting ready, Sammy. 10 years. It's when crazy. They say, Apass, we criticize you, it's okay. I am
It's
growing.
crazy. And the funny thing is that people don't account for the time when I was not known. What you're accounting for is the time. I've never done a cover. Trust me. Like you see how artists come and yes, I was rehearsing and actually even watching artists. I would go for all these talent shows they would have. Sabrina's Pub, GNL Yainawo, Ngangenda Yaba Hip Hoppers, and I just watch. I sang there once.
And see,
so you just go through things and try.
There's even a time not so long, I think 2 years or 1 year ago, when you were jokingly telling the people, guys, I'm going to come back and show you how things are done. In all that, everyone now goes back to figure out what has Apass actually been up to. Apass has been able to show people his lyrical prowess. You've been able to show people that you can perform. You've been able to show people how production could actually sound in Uganda, as opposed to assuming that those things should be done by white people. But there is still a gap when it comes to how much accolades Ugandans have been able to receive vis-a-vis the work they've been able to put across. You have done amazing when it comes to production and both audio and visual. How come, what is it that's making us miss out on those accolades? We see, I think we have only one BET, and I think...
And BET, the channel is also closing. I think they're closing very soon. So MTV is also closing.
Because you've put in the work.
Yeah.
Artists like yourself, I'm not saying it's just you, but artists like yourself have actually put in the work. He has highlighted Bebe Cool. He has put in the work when it comes to visual and audio. But they're still not coming. So where is the problem?
I think there is no problem. It's just where we are at. Uganda does not have so many people in places like MTV, in places like BET, in places like BBC. Tetwina yoba antu. Whereas when you look at certain countries, they already have people there and they're on international record labels. So those people make sure that that music goes there. How many Ugandan artists are on international record labels that can push their songs like that? Tetubaina, and the ones who are trying is like maybe Joshua, who has people in the UK already. That's why it's easy for him to capture a market like that. Why? It's because he has people in those pockets. We don't have so many people in such pockets. And I feel like that's one thing that actually pressures us. And I feel like even the music, that the taste of music that the majority like, it is not internationally viable. Majority of it does not work out there. Like it can't go there and someone wants it, because what is on the world standard is a different kind of music. You can't bring H. Well done, you're doing well, but you can't. And on top of that, we are not as many that are doing music at that level. If we are many and we are fighting in those spaces, it would be easy. But look at Nigerians. They have so many artists fighting for the same spots.
Because we have Nigerians happen. Like we'll have an artist come out today, Irasta, I'll give an example, and in 1 year she was already the most nominated artist.
And on top of that, that shows you that it's a system that is working that stuff to get it there.
Yeah.
Because there are other artists who are as good as her in Nigeria who are not at that level.
Yeah.
But it's just because they don't have the machine behind them to actually push that. You get me?
Yeah.
That's the problem we have. And I feel like that's the only issue we have here, but we have a lot of talent.
And you know, when you say that, I pick a leaf from, I had a conversation with Diamond Platinum's manager. A conversation. What's his name? I forget his name. Salim. I had a conversation with him, and I did ask him direct, how are you making it? I need to understand how you're making it. And he said, it's not just me, bro. It's not just me. I have people beyond borders who are constantly looking out for jobs, who are constantly looking out for concerts, who are constantly looking out for all these pockets. That it goes beyond me. It goes, Apass chechiri awo. Ani gwomanyi ku BET, ani gwomanyi ku Grammys. Kale sigenda kuba nominated naye bagambe bampeyo performance. Omuyimbi wange wali. Daito ja performingira munda kupangide performance naija kuba ya wabwere. It is okay. Bantekewo. Before you know it, Apass performing at the Grammys, Apass performing at Coachella, Apass performing. People are making phone calls. People are putting the dots together. Yeah. And that's how you penetrate the market.
It can't properly. Be your people here because we don't know there. You cannot work like that and win.
Apass, you've won so many people's hearts, including the likes of, Conscience, Vibes Cartel, the Jamaican community. Yeah. We're seeing something is changing in terms of how, dancehall is evolving.
Yeah.
Yes, as a country that we've always said, Uganda, East Africa is a hotbed, of dancehall music. We've seen what the South Africans have done with Amapiano. We've seen what the West Africans have done with Afrobeats as well. Could we say that dancehall is coming back?
Dancehall is already back. Since Vibes Cartel came back, I feel like the energy is different. So many dancehall artists are touring now. If dancehall can be nominated in Grammys, my friend, in a reggae category, just know. Just know, because it's hard.
Yes.
It's hard to have a dancehall act in the reggae category. It's been a very long time. And even it to be dominated by Jamaicans, yes, the indigenous ones, it's also very, very hard. So I feel like it's coming back. And it's a beautiful thing because I'm partly a dancehall artist. Yes. I am very all-round as an artist, so I can't box myself. But I feel like it's a good look for dancehall music because people want to party and have fun, and dancehall does that for people. Yeah.
Games are coming up, Dagi. Also, we know even here in Uganda, I think for a very long time in a while, Jam Rock Thursdays, I think they're coming back again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Naselo.
Big up Naselo the Don.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So for dancehall artists in Uganda, it's time to wake up because a lot of them were now switching. Okay, dancehall.
But why would they switch?
I wouldn't know it really.
But anyway, for me, I'm the plug. I could never be a switch.
Nalabeka comment ko Instagram, akakatel. Nenkalaba Apass nga commentings.
Next time.
Nenka liking nga nenkomao. Era kankome wano ngende ku break. Then tukome.
What are you trying to say?
Katukome tugende ku break.
This is it's dancehall, but it's just done different with African instruments included in it. But the messaging is just so fun.
Yes.
But you said you were speaking. But you said you were speaking from the girl's point of view at some point.
Yeah, speaking from the girl's point. You hear that part where the voice goes low?
Yeah.
New angle, make my bam bam
look like a mango.
Yeah, so it's the girl who is speaking. They are not me. Nze sigamba nkobi. Akaloboski nakozesa kange naye nali ntegeeza nti omuwala yayogera sinze.
Make my bam bam
look like a mango. Let me see the picture. Which filter? Amapenzi, don't make me a filter.
Atomanya abawala nzinagamba abantu. Abawala kye basinga okwagala mu nsi is their bam bam.
Yes.
Kye basinga okwagala is their bam bam. Teri muwala azina obiri mudongo. I've not seen a girl dancing and she's not looking at her bam bam.
You have to be sure it's shaking.
Era buli wakola
Is it still there?
Rebel, what type of women have you been with?
So,
How is Kabu?
Kabu is doing well. Kabu is back in Switzerland.
Yeah.
He'll be coming back for the release of the album. I think he'll be around.
In April, no?
Yeah, in
You've
April.
changed the dates?
Yeah, nothing has changed. There is no date that we changed for dropping any of these songs. We planned everything last year.
Yeah.
And started dropping the songs exactly how we said, with the videos, no stories.
Yeah.
Nothing has changed. It's just the weather. Yeah.
I really like what Kabu has been doing in terms of giving people a behind the scenes in terms of the creation of all the songs.
Yeah. The beat making.
Yes.
And on top of that, we recorded majority. We actually recorded 5 of the songs of the album, the EP,
Yes.
Miracles. We recorded 5 studio sessions when I'm actually recording everything. So it shows you how I work.
Yes.
So for any artist who wants to see how does Apass work, we've put up the first one. I think it's for the camera song.
Yes.
It's out there. And I think it's also educative where people see, and with Kabu's also in depth of how he made the beat, the instrumentalists he used from Gulu, from all these places, Kasese. He's showing everything so that the people can know. And he documented them with videos, so there is credit for everyone that put in effort, the Ali Dekis that put some instrumentals in there, the thingy, the palm piano, you know? Bajita Akogo, I think they call it the Akogo. Stuff like that, having it in the music. And I think that's the beauty, to show people.
And the girls that you had in Mbale, the ones that were singing, and you know, I was looking at the process Kabu was explaining, and just made all these girls to just come and just do that thing.
And it's a small thing that he will pick out and actually...
how many seconds did he pick up from the thing?
Seconds, like maybe 2 seconds or 3 seconds of one sound, and then he will make it something huge. You've seen like some of the things he's done with the drink, like when he's banging the bottle, he goes to the taxis, he gets that sound, you know, he mixes the sound, and he tweaks them into real beats. So he knows how to do that.
You know, that kind of professionalism is what pretty much, again, defines who Apass is. And on many counts, when we say Apass thinks he is who he is, that is exactly the kind of conversation what we're talking about. I'll give you a classic example. I will not mention the name of the artist, but I was in studio or Atin on one given Sunday, and we were just chilling and recording and stuff, and this artist was doing music. So Atin drops a beat for this artist, and as we were talking, I'm like, hey, ndongo Apass najitula koloza mbate momaze, and the artist says, oyogera na Apass mukubira je tukole oluyimba olwo. And Atin was like, Apass takola bwaji. Since Atin yamudda takola bwaji. Kukati obo mwagalo nja kusooka kumufumba muweereza oluyimba luno yerowooze oba se kyagambe njangu tuludde mu fembi oba baleta mwana alukuweraga naawe olukyaye tokyalwagala. But then again, that's when it gives me a clearer picture of, so there are people who are actually clean professionals in the industry.
Exactly, because abayimbi bafa abasinga ba Vibes FC. Kakubidewa, when they see a producer, they go. When they see that so and so is the man of the moment, you see that just happened. Techidanga moko happeninga. Ever this sign up kugwa. It can never happen.
I love how he has gathered all of them on his side.
But I
was saying,
they find you in the studio recording and they're like,
FC. They don't make sense. I feel like people have to be intentional in our industry. You plan something meticulously and make sure you do something that is nice. We need to do things at that level. That's why Atin would say that, because he knows, even if Atin wants to meet me, he has to program it. We talk, we plan, we say, okay, this day I'm going to be there. You know, just like we come to TV. Tosola kujabuzi kwen TV gola kubo oyagala, and you come in here and onoja. Ndukuda beat inzuno.
Madrata and Chico. Madirata and Chico. Madirata and Chico. Oh, Sammy, manika mumpe ku microphone. Madirata and Chico.
Betaaga kusabira.
Wano si wammwe.
Sinti siwa baliko ebyawongo. Pray for them. They need church.
I know.
Hey, they need church. Betaaga kusabira.
So we would be doing a lot better with the type of music we put out there if people were more intentional.
Yeah, more intentional, because if someone just mentioned someone's name and you think you should have them on the song,
she told me
whether or not they match. You're slowly revealing secrets. Now we know it's a girl.
People think they can approach people in that kind of manner. And this is approaching in a disrespectful manner or a joking manner. Because you're a serious man. No. I have to call you. I have to find out if you
underline your schedules.
Okay. Nenkubuza nenkugamba kyeninawo nenkubuza oba you okay with it or you're not. Ate ne bungamba no, I have no problem with it.
Yeah.
I have to appreciate that you also have a say, which is also important. People want to be told yes. There are a lot of artists I can't work with. And I'm talking majority of the mainstream artists in Uganda, I can never work with them.
Yeah.
Because it's that disrespect. Even when you work with people, oluyimba luggwa ng'atalukulekera. Ayagala akulage nti wakabi. Okitegeera. Nze tonneragira ko nti wakabi cause tonnenkana. You're not my level. I'm way beyond your level if we are talking about artistry. You may be popular, but you're not like me. And I know it, and you also know it. It's just that you pretend. You just pretend because you have a few fans. So they make you feel like in a SC. Nenga you have fans.
That's a bar.
Echo kanchogere mpola. Muchitweeting. Nga Apass wachogedde.
Agambye nti no.
You might be popular. But you will not be on the same level as me when it comes to artistry. Kati vunulao.
Is a difference between
atategedde
vunulao.
Waliwo ne Google bagende mu dictionary.
Vunulao.
There's Miracle that we have to talk about.
Miracles.
Yes. And now there's the most popular song that is growing every other day. And
it's not even a week.
Man, and everyone is just going crazy about it. Let's talk about it.
I'm just happy to have the song called Buwoma.
Yes.
And it's a song I was not going to record.
That's a confusing
That's the
bit.
funny part of that project. So Cabo did 7 beats for this particular album. Specifically for me. No one else was going to do them. Actually, there were probably 9 or 8, but then we had to pick 7, the big 7. Our idea was like we pick big 7 beats and just pick 1, 2 up to 7. So Cabo liked the beat of Woma. So every time we were recording, would say, Apass, why don't we record that beat? And I'm saying, man, Cabo, I'm not ready for that. Let's record this one. Because it's too different. So for me, man, whenever I'm listening to it, I'm being honest with you, and I'm not the kind of person atamanyicha beat. So I was confused all the time. He plays it. I'm like, man, Cabo, let's do another one. Let's do Pressure. Let's do Hollywood. Let's do whatever.
Soldiers,
we'll do other songs. We did Soldiers. We did Camera. And I was not doing it. So the last day, I think it was June 27th, is the day I recorded it. But before that, a week before that, that's the day we were supposed to record. And I told Cabo, just leave me. Give me a week. He gave me a week. And I told him I'm going to record voice notes for that song, Buwoma. Let me tell you, whenever I came into the studio, I couldn't find the right words to say. Everything looked like, omanyi, they usually say okufumba ekintu, nga tewali kyenfumba. Nga my head is telling me, do this, do this. So I'm confused. Should I do something very urban? Should I do something? But I'm listening to the beat, it's local, but it's also weird. So anyway, the day comes. They come into studio, Cabo is out there, Triton comes, anguliddeyo ka Rolex, yajja Rolex, nendyaka mpola. I was eating the Rolex, Cabo and Triton were outside. The beat was on. And I was in the living room, and an idea came. Biwoma, biofumba, biwoma. That is exactly what I did in my phone. I still have the recording. So when I do it on my phone, I know now I have the melody because music is melody. Keep that in mind. If you're an artist, melody is king. The words sometimes don't matter. Yeah, 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 yeah. One of the biggest songs in the world. What is he talking about? What is he talking about?
He just said,
All you need is a very good melody and execution that is perfect. And yes, you have to find other lyrics for other parts and make your song have weight.
Yes.
But as long as you have a good melody that is memorable. And when I found it, I knew. We just went in studio and I changed the words to buwoma, obulamu bwensi buwoma, because life is beautiful. Naye bukalubanga bugonda. Because sometimes life can be hard.
Yes.
Naye ate it's still good because it would have been worse.
Yeah.
So most of the times I'm looking at things in that kind of manner. So just my life experience as like these verses, kanzikolenga when we used to do SST nga tuli bato, they are teaching us about community that people used to come together and drink, or everyone would have a straw, and it would be that communal thing, friendship, love.
African traditional society.
Yes, so African traditional society, because the beat was old. So it took me back in time.
Yeah.
So I also went back in time in terms of also expressing myself lyrically. And I'm glad that people...
Apass, the storyteller.
Exactly, and I'm happy that people are vibing to it.
I love it. I love it.
Give
Genre,
thanks.
which genre is this?
This genre is not a genre, let me tell you. Nafete too many. Nafete too many.
Vuoma is a classical and is bound to live time beyond time. The delivery is so simple that even kids can vibe to it and sing along. The lyrics so rich that grown-ups want to pay an ear. Apass must have teleported and brought us what's from the future.
I love the fact that they brought that back because I think just before the show we were talking about another timeless song.
Yeah.
You remember the song of Pastor Wilson, Kani?
Yes.
And how now it's a thing, and yet I don't know how old that song actually is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's very old, but it's
But that's
also
the beauty of doing timeless music.
Yeah.
You know?
And in this song, it kind of takes us back to that of we're going to go and use it to tell stories to other people of things that happened in our lives, even if you didn't even know that they happened in our lives.
It's interesting.
It's beautiful to see.
I will tell you
give
something
thanks.
very interesting. I will tell you that this song here, Booma, is like, it's like the local version of Omoala.
Interesting.
So it looks like Omoala is the English version. Omoala.
The song for thing. What's his name? I forgot.
Sincerely speaking,
So
Omoala
So this one
Mwenda.
looks like, it sounds like it's the local version of Omoala.
It's crazy.
Yeah? Like
crazy.
it comes from, like it's from a brewer of Kadongo Kamu to over a refined, again, over Kadongo Kamu, over...
You kind of like don't know.
Simani wa duteka.
Trust me, you don't know, because even us, we just created the song and we wouldn't box it in any genre because it's just so weird, so different.
That's why I thought of Mukomboti. The old song of Mukomboti. It did have where it was meant to be.
You kind of like feel it's an African song.
But you know, all you knew is that it was African.
Yeah, it's African, that's it. We work with it.
And that goes timeless, it also still is.
Give thanks.
You play that song right now,
Yeah.
people still jam. You play this song 10 years from now, we are still going to be jamming to it.
It's interesting.
And that's what I can't wait to see. We are excited
We give
to see what
thanks.
miracles you're going to make happen.
There are
with
more
this song.
miracles. This is the third song of the Miracles album.
Yeah.
Now we've given you the miracle.
Is it the third or
Called
the fourth?
Buoma.
This is the fourth.
It's the fourth.
Yeah.
It's actually the fourth.
Yeah.
So does this make it part of the Big Seven, or it
It's
was
part
just
of the Big
or it's
Seven.
just an addition?
It's part of the Big Seven. It was the last song I recorded on the album, funny enough.
Tulina lwajjawo.
Tewali.
Waliwo mukaaga.
Eh,
Luno ne lwenyigawo.
muganda wange oluyimba lwenyigawo.
We need to give shout outs to the creative director for the visuals now.
Yeah, that he
Who
did
you
so
work
well.
with?
Yes.
So since the song is self-explanatory, it tells the story.
Yeah.
Like everything you're seeing actually happened. We didn't want to do much, but the set design
Yes.
and the planning, that guy, he's called Bash OG. He did a good job with his, the guy is called Vigo, Divigo. They did a good job. So we called Bash OG like to the studio, and we had seen a video of Ecoled. Do you know the song of Ecoled? Ecoled aina kayimba bakaita Manga Dalena. He's an amazing artist. Big up Ecoled. Very young, very creative. And when we saw the video, it was done so well and it was very old school. We knew this guy would pull off something old school. So we reached out to him, we agreed. He started scouting for the places. He gave us ideas. We didn't like some places until he found that place in Entebbe.
Wow.
Where they sell marwa, and that place has so many different tribes that have their different way of brewing their marwa and taste.
Yeah.
So there were like huts, but there are like probably like 8 huts in the place or 7 around there, and all those people have
it was
different
like a local version of a food court.
Exactly, something like that, but it's typically marwa.
Yeah.
Nice. So we went there and shot the video. And big up to everyone that was in the video, because we had a lot of people in the video that did a very good job. So big up to them, and we managed to shoot the video with the help of everyone that actually put together the song.
Yeah.
Here you're talking about Kabu, the one who made the beat with other friends of his that created most of those instruments in Gulu, in all these places, Alideki. You're talking about Triton, who also helped on the song. So for me, I'm just glad that I'm on a project. It's not just me. That's what you have to remember. Most of the times people think it's just the artist. Yes, I am a brain behind the song in terms of what I do, but I'm not the only one.
Nice. Fantastic. We're going to go for a break, and when we come back, we close the show like no other.
Tukola.
And we are also powered by Apple.
Taska Cider.
A show erina basiponsa.
Woma.
Show beating
Bagambe not to woma.
You know what I want?
Bagambe.
Apass was on the beat. That simply means it is sweet.
It is sweet.
And anyone who tried to fight you all, Sammy, Daggy, and my lady.
Yes. Please.
Anyone try to fight you, we get defeat.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you one thing. When I leave out here, ladies, you can find me and have a meet and greet.
Hey!
Butters are on the ground like real concrete.
Goodness me. Tugenda kola oluyimba Apass tukuyisobere tukuwe collab.
As a feature.
The beat. Tugenda kola oluyimba.
And even if we do it, it will stay incomplete.
Hey, I like that. That's very true. That's very true.
Apass, we want to say
the beat is too big.
Apass, we want to say thank you for making time to come through, man. Always a pleasure to have you in the studio. Nothing but love. Enter the beat your home, if you will.
Thank you.
You know what it is. The door is always open for you. Matter of fact, we might give you an ID. So next time you come, you just have to walk through. But we say we celebrate you. Keep winning and keep counting your blessings.
You can give me the ID.
I'll
keep it safe. You know I'm very tidy.
So we want to say we celebrate you. Keep winning and keep counting your blessings. Last call to the fans before we say bye-bye.
I mean, for those who even want to find out how they can be able to probably pre-save Miracles or anything, let them know.
Guys, thank you so much for watching The Beat. First of all, we are here because of you. We are because you are. So thank you for watching The Beat. Yeah, man. And you can find the album. It's on Spotify. It's on iTunes. You can pre-save it. It's called Miracles. And it has Buoma. It has Pressure. It has Soldiers. It has Camera. It has another song called WYD featuring Omani Rain. And it also has a song called Miracles and Hollywood. I hope I can take you to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Are we going to have a listening party for this one?
I'm not so sure because we've dropped so many of the songs already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's already out there, but you guys can go ahead and do challenges if you may.
Yeah.
No, they should. It helps them.
We have some birthday celebrations today.
Who are the people? Who are the people? Today can some birthday.
Our birthday.
Those two ladies.
Happy
right?
Kati omwana oyo mu video akabina kwaliko balwali lubaawo njagala kumanya.
Amazima matuufu kaaliko naye video kyota naba kutegeera nti video nali nvuddeko nali ndaba birala kaali kwekali naye ng'erina kyo sense lwali lubaawo
Kati ntwale ki ku byombi?
Lubaawo.
Kati namba togimpe ya director.